Can I begin by asking you a very broad question, which is, what is Bohème about?
Well, it's the simple story, but yet the successful one. I'm sure, definitely the most successful one for the public. The simple story of love and friendship and romantic ingredients and a little spicy ingredients. That's when Musetta comes in, and drama and all the human aspects. And that's why I believe everybody who listened to a good performance of La Bohème will always cry at the end. That's for sure.
That's lovely, thank you.
Yeah.
Can I ask you to describe the character of Musetta for me?
Well, I think her laughing, the way she's laughing says a lot about her. And also Mimi, at the end, she tells Marcello that, Musetta has a good heart. So Musetta is not just a cat, a spoiled cat, that will have, some bad moments, some moments of malicious words to the others. She has a good heart. She's very spoiled. She's very naughty. She's free. She's a free character, and she likes to live well. And she likes to do whatever she wants, and she's saying that when she comes in, voglio far quel che mi pare. So it's her statement, but still she has a good heart, and she can be very generous and faithful, I hope, to Marcello, because at the end they stay together. I mean, you can think about that they will stay together. At least she's there when Mimi is passing out, and the moment of the prayer, I believe, is the moment where Musetta is revealing the true nature of herself. That's my opinion. I don't know for others, but for me it's like that.
Could I ask you to focus in on that moment then? So when you say that Musetta's true nature is revealed, could I get you to say a little bit more about that in that scene?
Well, she's the only one who prays for Mimi's salvation. She's the one who says, "I know, God, that I'm to be blamed and I'm unforgivable. You cannot forgive me for all the bad things that I have done. You can." It's something that you can't think of. But Mimi, she's an angel. So she has the power to admit towards God that Mimi is more worthy of forgiveness than she is. And I think that's an act of kind of a courage, act of sincerity to say that, I'm bad. I know I'm bad. I know you cannot forgive me. But Mimi, she's an angel. So, I think it's a very sensitive and profound moment of Musetta.
That's lovely, thank you.
Yeah.
I think Puccini writes really amazing roles for women. I wanted to ask your opinion
for all
about
the voices,
that.
I think, especially for tenors. Okay, don't forget. Yeah.
But these two female roles in La Bohème, you've got Mimi and Musetta, very different women. But
Yeah.
they're both very, very kind of strong individuals. We have a sense of them as individuals.
Yeah.
What do you think Puccini felt about women? How do we see his ideas about women come through?
Well, it's exactly like you started your your question. Women are different. People are different. We have lots of characters, and I think he just wanted to show the best of each one of them. I think so. Because you can see Marcello as a very arrogant and very, nervous and difficult person, but in fact, he can be also in many other ways. So I think every personage is changing little by little from the beginning to the end. I think we are looking at a small or big transformation depending on the character.
I think that's lovely.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, Puccini's so good at that, isn't he?
Oh yes. You have it all there. In his music, there are all the feelings of the characters, all the feelings of the humanity. You just have to listen with your heart. Yeah.
That's very nice. Thank you. And it's obviously such an emotional piece, and people, as we're saying, they cry.
100%.
As a singer, how do you bring that out of the music? I mean, do you have to do any work as a singer?
Well, oh yes, I cry a lot, especially when I'm doing Violetta Valeri, when I'm doing Traviata. I really cannot help myself, even if I know that this could change things from the vocally point of view. You know, when we cry, the throat is getting really, how to say?
Like tight?
Yeah, exactly. So it's not the best idea to have on stage, but still I cannot fake. I'm used to be very free on stage and to let myself go in the way I'm feeling. So, well, with Musetta there is no particular danger in the second act, so there's nothing to cry there. Just laughing, and making a little scene, a little acting for Marcello. But at the end, the prayer, it is really hard to do it without really crying, because I have to be very careful with the voice. The prayer is sung in a very low register, so I have to be very careful that my voice passes to the audience and passes the orchestra, and if I start crying, that will not be a good thing to do. But still, I'm really deep in that moment. I'm deep into it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's really nice. I think our listeners will really like that point, because I think they're
Yeah,
interested in your process as singers. So I think that's really lovely. And in terms of how you take the score and the music, and you take the emotion there, how do you communicate that emotion to the audience? So it has its effect on you, but how do you sort of transmit that to the audience?
I'm just being free. I will on stage, after we have all the work with the conductor, with the maestro, the pianist, with the director, with everyone involved. After that moment, I really do not think of what's this person going to say, or what's that person going to say about what I'm doing. I don't care this, but in the good sense. I don't care about if it's good, if it's not good, if it's too much. There is no too much. If you are doing it with the truth in yourself, and if you believe in what you're doing, there is no too much on stage. It can be too little, or less than you can do, but it's never too much. You just have to really believe in what you're doing, and that means you know who you are, what's going on, when and where, and who are your partners and your relation with them. And I think that's about it. You can do a great performance if you know all these things very well. And if you allow yourself to be free, just be free on what you are feeling. I don't know. For me, it's simple. I cannot fake. I have to do things like I would have done them in my real life. Yeah.
It's almost like you have to learn everything and then just forget it and let the music
just pass
through.
Of course, you have to respect. You have to respect a lot of things from the musical point of view until, I don't know, the stage and the costumes and everything you have to do there. You have to respect it. You have to know it and respect it. And after that, you have to allow yourself to be creative and to just leave your emotions go.
And from your perspective, what's your favourite moment from Musetta in the opera? What do you most enjoy performing?
Well, my entrance, I must say. My entrance.
Can I ask you to say that, forgetting that I've asked you the question, because I'm going to be cut out of this. So can I ask you to say my favourite scene as Musetta is, and so to introduce what you're saying?
Well, my favourite scene is the first one. I have two. The first one is my entrance, when I say Viens Loulou, and I'm acting crazy and very spoiled and very mean. And the second one is the prayer at the end, yes.
And could I ask you to say a little bit more about Musetta's personality? So what do we know of her? I mean, you've said how she's also a person of great heart, but what are our immediate impressions of her?
Well, I don't think she's blamed too often. I mean, she has several friends, even if when she has her entrance, they do not receive her very warm, very well. And that, of course, makes her very nervous. But I think she's accepted for the way she is. She's accepted, uh, and that gives me another sign, another motive to believe that she was not that bad as we sometimes hear or see in different productions. She was not that bad. She was just a free character who wanted to live as she wanted, just to be left alone, to live her life as she pleases. Yeah, and she's smart. She's full of energy. She she knows when to be a little cat, when to be a little lion, a little lion. She has all that. She's complex. She's very interesting.
I'm so sorry, can I get you to say that again? Because we had a truck going by. Can I ask you to say
From where?
She's complex, she's very
Oh,
interesting,
yeah.
and it's really
Okay.
nice. Could you say Musetta is... Sorry.
Yeah, Musetta, she's really a complex personage, a complex woman. She's very interesting, and you cannot get tired of her, that's for sure.
That's perfect. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Very lastly, and I'll let you go back to rehearsal. Yeah. Why do you think this opera is still so popular with audiences?
Well, besides the story that I've already told you, I think it's the typical success story where you have all the human aspects of love and friendship and everything that counts. I believe it's Puccini's fault. He's genius. He's brilliant. He's one of the biggest composers ever. His music conquers everybody from the first note. You cannot get bored of Puccini. You cannot say, oh, come on, okay, I just want to wait for the aria and then go. No, it's impossible with Puccini. I think that's why La Bohème, and I believe almost all the operas that Puccini wrote, they have the same success. I cannot get tired of Turandot. I made my debut last year in Liu, and I'm crying on the stage with Calaf, and with for me it's like I don't want for this music to end. Puccini, he's great. I believe he's the one, the first one who is to be blamed for the success that the music has. And of course, if you have a good cast, and you have, and a brilliant conductor, and you have, and the philharmonic, and the orchestra, and the choir, and this magical place, you have it all. It will be a great success.
Thank you. That's just lovely. That's
yeah.
really, really nice.
Thank you.
Thank you.